Alright guys, welcome to Geek Group. I'm Chris. And basically, you all just walked into your ultimate dream toy box. Some of you are probably familiar with some of our work. If you or any of your students have ever seen the musical Tesla coil thing on the internet, that's us. If you've ever seen the giant chess-playing robots on the internet, that's us. The 20-foot lightning bolts, that's us. The big explosions downtown with the tennis balls and all that, that was us. The guys that do the lightning in the park in Kazoo, that's us. We are a hackerspace. That is, we're a place where you can go and build and tinker and have access to all the tools and toys they will never let you play with in school for reasons of common sense and logic and reason and safety and all that. There's no public school in America that's going to take a room the size of a gymnasium, put a $50,000 machine in it that can only be run by 3 different people, and throws 2.5 million volt lightning bolts across the room for the kids. That's just not going to happen. It should. It'd be really cool if it did. It's not. So what we did is, we build it, we have the insane insurance rates and the fireproof rooms, the explosion-proof rooms, and you guys get to bring people here and use them. You've all done this. You've all had field trips that you've either gone on or taken kids on, where you go to the museum downtown. And Grand Rapids is a beautiful museum. It's amazing. It's wonderfully well funded. But if you go to the museum, it's like going to my grandmother's house. It's cold, it smells funny, you can't touch anything. We are the exact opposite. The museum, every kid loves the museum because it's screw-off day, no homework. We're going to the museum, yeah, field trip. And you might learn a couple useless things along the way. Imagine if there was a place where you as teachers could go, and on the first of the month, you call us up and say, I got 60 kids, 2 classrooms, I got 60 kids, we're in the 5th grade, we're doing electricity and magnetism, and you send us a copy of that chapter of your textbook, or we keep a copy of your textbook on file here. You say, we're at chapter 8, we're doing electricity and magnetism. And over the 2 weeks after that, we craft for you a 1-hour demonstration out of your book that's age appropriate for your kids, that is based exactly on what you're doing, because at your school, it's a flashlight battery and some wire on a nail doing paper clips. And it's cool and it's neat, but you bring them here, and I'm throwing 20-foot lightning bolts across the room. We have an impulse generator, 80,000 amps, 1,800 volts. We call it Project Thumper because when you're standing 50 feet across the room, you can feel the impact in your chest. You can have access to these materials. You can teach the class. My job's just to push the buttons and make sure nobody dies, mostly. So we kill 1 or 2 a year, but nobody really likes these kids anyway. And the idea is that you can come here and have access to these things, these toys, these tools, impulse generators and Tesla coils, and make science visceral. A lot of you are here to be part of a robotics team because there's an interest in your school having a robotics team. You're going to hear the name FIRST Robotics a lot. They are the name to know in high school robotics teams. I will give you lightning machines. I will give you giant robots. I have a 10-foot tall KUKA prototype industrial robot mounted to a 67,500-pound plate. The floor is this thick under it. 10.5 feet tall, weighs tons. Any 15-year-old kid in America wants to come in here, sit down with that robot and all the manuals, and play with it, and learn how to program a real industrial robot. I'll let him. I've had a 15-year-old kid came in here, spent 2 weeks with that machine, pretty much non-stop. He slept next to it, teaching it how to carve jack-o'-lanterns. He had a blast. It's the only place in the world you can do that. And that's my job. Give them the toys, give them the tools, give them the gear, and then get the hell out of the way. This is not a daycare center. I'm not Mr. Rogers. This is not even close. Okay. I am Willy Wonka with high voltage, at best. I work, our entire concept here is a pull, don't push system. You guys live in a world where I cannot begin to comprehend the levels of patience you must have to be teachers in your environment. without a whip and a chair and like 30 shock collars. I don't know how you do it. I've seen the environment. I work with the environment every day. And I look at that side of it plus the administrative hell side of it, and I don't know how you do what you do. It's a miracle. And they should build you guys cathedrals for it. We take all the rules and throw them away. We don't take the sharp edges off the world. Not everybody's special. Not everybody gets a t-shirt just for showing up. This is a meritocratic environment. It doesn't matter how old you are, how smart you are, how you dress, if you're one of the cool kids, whatnot. We don't care. The funding is an issue. We don't have any funding. So let's just throw that out the window and say, let's build a $50,000 Tesla coil because we can. We'll figure out how to pay for it when we get there. We don't have all the rules you do. And because of that, we have all the freedom that you guys need. First Robotics is an amazing program if you want to sell robotics kits. What we did is the opposite approach. It's the pull, don't push system. What you guys have to do in order to maintain any sense in your environment is sit down, this is what we're going to do, here's how we're going to do it, we're going to push this into your brain. And you try like hell and hope something sticks. We do the exact opposite. Here's a big pile of stuff. Let's play. There's enough rules to keep people from killing each other, but that's it. It's not a NAMBY environment. It's not a nurturing, gentle, delicate, protect the wee precious children environment. We don't do that here. Let them eat each other if they need to. They'll sort it out. We take giant piles of gear, and the building's full of it, and let them play. If a kid wants to come in and sit down with a VT100 terminal like that one behind you, for no practical reason whatsoever, they want to put a VT100 terminal on the internet. And that is actually connected to the IRC right now. That's our chat room, and it still works. You can see the screen scroll along every few minutes. There's no practical application to that, but the kid that did that learned everything you'll ever need to know about serial networking, legacy computing, all kinds of stuff. It's all done in Linux. And because that wasn't enough, we have a teletype machine over here from World War II, which will be displaying Twitter messages within 2 weeks. You'll be able to sit here with your iPhone and send a tweet, and it'll print out on a teletype machine from the Associated Press sometime in World War II. There's no practical application to this, but it's free. We got the teletype from Channel 13. Some junk computer parts, because today's junk computer parts are still pretty badass. I mean, our line is Pentium 4s. Anything below a Pentium 4 we recycle. The idea is our job is the exact other side of yours. And I want to open this place up for you so that you guys can come here and play with the toys and be able to do the things that they could never let you get away with in school. You can come here and play with fire and explosions and high voltage and giant robots and all of that. And we want to build a robotics team program that is the flip side of FIRST. Where FIRST is, it's $10,000 to sign up. If you win, it's $10,000 to go to regionals. It's $10,000 more, and it just keeps adding up.
These aren't the numbers either.
Yeah. If you want to check this, guys, all of you, take 5 minutes tonight, go to the FIRST Robotics webpage. It's right on their webpage. Look at their price sheet. And then see if you want your school to spend that kind of money just so that you can pay more if you win. We took Rookie Team of the Year. I know FIRST. We've done it. It's a massive scam, and I've devoted lots of money and a lot of time to try and build a robotics lab that's just starting to come together that is the exact antithesis of that. It's, hey, let's build robots because robots are cool and we don't care about money. Let's take all the industrial surplus parts that you can get. I got $1 million worth of gear sitting down there easy. And you can walk in a room and say, hey, I need one of those. And you don't pay 50 bucks for the little tiny part. You pay $5 for the part because it came out of Grand Rapids Industrial Surplus or it came from a machine shop in town. And it's the same damn part, it's just got some grease on it and nobody cares. They'll get their hands dirty. They're okay with this. And I don't want any of your money. I don't want, pay attention to that, I don't want any money from any of you. Just show up, let's play. I want to let you play. I want to have 50 kids down there that are just doing it because it's fun. That's the entire practical application. We can put a couple teams together, they can build a couple robots. I don't care if they beat the shit out of each other or if they race or what. I don't care. I want them to build things because that's how engineering starts. I want to get them curious. I want to let them play with toys they could never have otherwise. That's it. So with that, I want to show you guys around, and I don't know if anybody likes this kind of thing, but you want to blow some stuff up?
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, another policy that around the Geek group that we think, and I blame you for this, this is totally your fault, okay? This, that you can't have this in a public school, is a supreme level of bullshit. That's just me, and 13,000 of my closest friends agree with me on this, so we think that whole zero tolerance thing is really dumb. Alright. The best way to explain what we do here as far as videos is, I'm going to do a quick one for you. This is part of the day's captain's vlog. We maintain, every day we make a video on this little crappy camera. I shoot a video, it goes out every single day, and by tomorrow it'll have 1,000 hits. Easy. So, watch. You ready? Hi there guys, I'm Boden. Welcome to today's captain's vlog. It's Friday, March 22nd at 12:49 hours, and I'm here with a couple friends. And it's time for viewer mail. We have a box. We have no idea who it's from, but it's a monoprice box, so I'm guessing it's cables. Let's see if they put a note with this one. Oh, yes, guys, the cables. Thank you. These are the cables for, yeah, these are the metering cables for those nifty new audio meters that Todd's been working with. These are the cables. So Todd, enjoy. They're on the set. Next box. Ooh, this is hand lettered. From Mr. Hutchinson, M. Hutchinson. I don't know it's a Mr. If you're not, I'm terribly sorry for offending you like that. Give me 5 minutes and I'll do it again. What is this? It's drugs. Okay. Well, no, I'm really sorry I offended you. You're immediately one of my best friends. What do we have? Is it good drugs? Probably Viagra. No? What do we have? That's not drugs, that's memories. It says try. Okay? Well, this is computer RAM. I don't know what. But the box is Vimovo, naproxen, and some impronounceable word in magnesium. Alright, memory's better. Thanks for the memories. Alright, what is... Oh, we've got two. We've got a DigiKey box down here. Oh! Guys. It's from Mr. Kidwell.
Ooh.
And I just turned into Mr. Rogers. It's like, oh, it's from Mr. McFeely. Come on down, kids. We're going to feed the fish. It'll be lovely. I want to do a Mr. Rogers thing where we feed the fish, but they're piranha. Feed them Timmy's hand. All right. This is a box from the great and wonderful Mr. Kidwell, who is sending us, it is... This, I'm not going to take it all out because I'll screw it all up if I do, but... Oh, the white table is for Todd and Rocco. Todd, you're getting a collection of cables today. This is stuff from places like Industrial Fiber Optics and Texas Instruments and Lumex. This is all the parts. Look at this. Those are all the little fiber optic transmitters.
Okay.
Look at that. That's a ton of them. These are the solid-state Tesla coil kits so that you guys can build the tabletop solid-state Tesla coils. I told you they were coming out fast. I got the parts. So this is where everybody starts freaking out at home. I'm going to put that in a safe place, and we will be all... What the hell? We will be all about this presently. I have no idea what the hell this is, but we're going to take a quick look. And this is it for viewer mail, because I got to show these guys about our videos. Oh, it's lights. There. It's nothing exciting. It's just lights. Thank you for donating lights, but they're not terribly thrilling. All right. You guys have fun. We'll be back with more after this. In the meantime, I got to show these guys about what you do. So I'm actually going to go and show them the IRC right now. So this will be like a weird temporal thing for you guys. So don't do drugs. Really.